Good morning. So it is day 8 of the pre-op diet. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one of these every day, and I probably don't need to do one every day because not a lot really changes day to day. So this is Matt coming at you. I am on day 8 of a pre-op diet in preparation for a duodenal switch, and actually it's a revision. I wouldn't call it a revision. It's a duodenal switch add-on. I've already had sleeve gastrectomy, and now they're just going to finish out the DS procedure. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to it so I can quit eating just protein shakes and broth. Truth in eating time, I did do a little bit of cheating last night. Last night was tough. I got home from work, and I got home from work not early, but just like almost as soon as I got home from work, it's like 6 o'clock. I immediately had some soup. So I fixed myself my bowl of soup that I usually make and had that, and that was good. That had me satisfied for a while. And then we went and did some stuff and came back, and I think I had some popsicles and some other things. And then by 10 o'clock, man, I was just hungry again. So I had to have another bowl of soup at 10 o'clock. And that was fine, I guess, but I ended up eating 10 pistachios. Those were really good. And I think I had one cracker or something. So yeah, shame on me. Cracker tasted really good. So, and maybe that's why I didn't lose any weight. My weight this morning was exactly 330.8 pounds as it was yesterday. So I guess that's it is what it is, I guess. It's not really one thing or another. No, I don't honestly think that me eating 10 pistachios and a cracker last night made any difference in what I weighed today. I think the body has a funny way of adjusting. I've gone down to this reduced calorie intake, so now I'm taking in anywhere between 1,000 and 1,200 calories a day. And so my body has had a week to adjust to that, and it says, okay, if this is how you're going to play the game, fine. We're not going to have you lose any weight. Now, does that mean I think I'm not going to lose any more weight? No, it just means that it's not going to be 2 pounds a day every day type thing. So I might stick around at this weight for a couple of days, and then we'll start to drop again. At least that's the way my body has worked in the past. So we'll see. But a little bit of a reality check last night. I was, like I said, we had to go do some things. So I had to go to this function for my son, and at the end of the function, he and my wife and I all had a picture taken together. And I was wearing a dress shirt, kind of like the one I've got on now, and I made really, really conscious efforts not to try and buy new clothing. I talked about that before. I was getting right up here to the tipping point where I'm kind of at it. I've been at a 2X now for the last year and a half, and I really didn't want to start going back into 3X clothes. I didn't have any 3X clothes, first of all, so I'd have to go buy things. So I'm really kind of being selective with my wardrobe lately as to what I can wear, because some 2X things are bigger than others and fit more comfortably. So I had a shirt on last night that for the most part I can wear and get away with. But man, in the picture I had my arm around my son, and you just see this big gut, and I'm just like, oh. And it's kind of weird. You get into this mentality when you're losing weight, even if it's just 10 pounds. Now 10 pounds on a 340, 330 pound guy is not the same as 10 pounds on even a 200 pound person. So yeah, I realize that I wouldn't call it a drop in the bucket, but I wouldn't call it, major weight loss either. But you kind of get thinking, oh, I'm doing good, I look good. And then you see a picture of yourself and like, nah, I don't look that good. So just realizing that I've got room to go. The other thing that's interesting is to take that picture and compare it to one from when I was dropping weight 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago, after my sleeve surgery, and exact same weight, but for whatever reason, the 330 pound picture almost 2 years ago, I look skinnier. I look skinnier through the face. I look skinnier through the body. I don't know what the difference is there. Maybe it's just where the weight I've regained has chosen to come back on. And so that always makes me a little bit curious as to where your body decides to store weight especially with weight regain. I've always heard that goes straight back to your middle, which I kind of believe. A little bit in the face. So anyway, interesting stuff. What else? Just going to work today. Lots of meetings. I hate it. How anyone can have 7 meetings scheduled in one day is just stupid and ridiculous. But that's just how Wednesdays are right now at work. So work's a little stressful, and maybe that's why, I know that the hormone cortisol plays a part in weight gain and weight retention. I don't feel overly stressed out right now, but work is busy and there's a lot going on, so maybe that's playing a part in the fact that I didn't lose any weight today. Who knows? It's such a complex thing that it really is. Watching your weight and all the things that can go and affect it, it just needs to be studied more, is what I believe. I think there's a lot that could be done for people. I think there's still this stigma out there that, in fact, I know there's this stigma that, you are a lazy, undisciplined. You're a lazy, undisciplined person if you are fat. And I even think this. I even look at people and think, man, you are lazy. When I look at fat people, I'm a fat people. And I know that there's times that I'm lazy too. And not that these people, I hate the cop-out, well, I can't help it, I was born that way. No, you can do something about it. I just think that the methods that we have to attack it are not the most efficient. And that's where a lot of study needs to happen. There needs to be research done and trying to figure out. I'm sure there is research being done, but it always seems like it's some like magical pill, and like, oh, take this pill and you'll shed weight. Who knows? I think there's, like I said before, it's hormonal, it's everything. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling about that, but it's something I do think about on a fairly often basis. Other than that, so I think we'll be pretty short today on this video. Not much else going on. Just need to get into work today and get going on things. And hopefully if I stay busy, the time for this diet will go by quicker. I'm really looking forward to getting and having this done next week. Still plays on my mind that if I'm trying to eat this way right now, because when I sit here and have these cravings, it's not that I want a salad, or I want vegetables. Those would be nice and they would be good to chew on, but what I really want are carbs. I want crackers, I want cookies. Fried food is kind of a hit or miss with me, and so I don't know if that's not really much of a give up, but man, do I love breads and crackers and stuff like that. So, in the future, after I have the switch, am I going to still crave? I'm sure my brain is not getting operated on. So I'm sure that I'm still going to want those things. And while it won't be a total no-no, I think it's going to be one of those things where I have to keep this in check, or I'm going to be right back where I am right now. The other thing I heard the other day that I thought was interesting is that this lady who'd had the full switch procedure done wrote herself a letter the night before surgery, basically saying, this is how I feel right now, this is my motivation, read this whenever you feel like jumping off the wagon. So yeah, maybe I think I'm going to do that. So anyway, I really am concerned about getting my head straight when it comes to eating correctly, approaching food correctly, my mental awareness of where I'm at with food. So I don't know. I'll keep working on it. That's it for today. Hope you have a good day too. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.